next door store front leads to millions of dollars gone in an instant. That's the reality for the owners of a family-owned business after thieves break in and steal from a jewelry store in downtown L.A. Let's go now live to downtown L.A. where Fox 11's Ed Lascos has more on this brazen heist. Ed.
And Susan, LAPD is handling all of this, one of the biggest jewelry heists in the history of LA's famed jewelry district. Millions of dollars worth of diamonds, diamond necklaces, diamond bracelets gone just like that in this elaborate heist. To the video we go. Check it. Look at the huge gaping hole in the side of that big safe. This, the 500 block Broadway Love Jewel store is the target of this hit. But as Susan mentioned, it was the vacant building right next door they used to get in. They used that for cover. The jewelry thieves go in there and they start cutting their way through to the wall. 3-foot thick reinforced brick wall. They cut through that, tunnel their way in, get inside the jewelry store and clean out not one, but two big safes. And when they get in there, they clip the wires so there's no security video. But before they do that, you can actually hear them cutting their way through the wall in that security video. Listen.
I'd say upwards of 20 million.
20 million?
Yeah, about, maybe more or less. So it took over 20 years for my father to accumulate all that, and overnight all taken. So
it was like watches, rings, or what do you think?
Mostly just gold, chains. Like we specialize in gold, so chains and bracelets, and especially with gold today's at its all-time high. It's a bad hit. I was even telling them, let's get out of the business.
Now live, they may do just that. He and his family get out of the business. He's not showing his face. He's worried about his own security until they make some arrest here. But as sad as this is, the family-owned business, 20-some years to accumulate all of that jewelry, the diamonds, and then just like that, it's gone. But no insurance. He said, he was telling me it would cost about $1 million to insure all of that. They couldn't afford that, so it's really a big-time hit, a big-time loss. But they're hoping for some arrest and hoping that they can LAPD can recover some of that loot, Susan, as the investigation wide open this late hour.
Well, fingers crossed on that one, Ed. But how long did it take these thieves to break through and then have to cut into two safes?
Well, they were thinking that it was probably about a week, so they get into that vacant building, and they actually were smart enough. They put a lock on the door out front to make it look like it was untouched. They're thinking it was about a week to cut through that big brick wall and then tunnel down inside. And then they got in maybe late Saturday night, and they had, I should say late Sunday night, and they had all the way overnight until early this morning to cut through that safe. Two big safes they got into, and then they crated out all the bags worth of diamonds, a big-time heist.
Amazing. So brazen. Ed Lascos, thank you.